All right, welcome to another man's point of view. Now, today we're gonna do eggshells. That's right, like I said, I was gonna do it. So let's go ahead and jump in. I am your host, the Space Luchador, as always. I do want to say this. Speaking of eggshells, right? I guess I should explain myself a little. Why this is a big ass technique, all right? This is one of the big ones. You got to understand how big this is. Now, to prove my point, I was actually banned in some app that I'm not even gonna name, all right? So I was banned right, for 7 days, twice for the exact same content. Well, not exactly. The first time I was a little explicit, and maybe that's why they took me down. But after that, I figured I would try it again, only to get taken down once again. So that goes to show you they don't want you to hear it. So, but today we're gonna do eggshells, and there's a reason for it. All right. Now, everybody's heard the expression "walking on eggshells," right? Well, it means just that. You're walking on eggshells. Now, why is this technique important in the Space Luchador program? Well, because, like I said, it's all about being a man. So, let me give you the definition and then we'll break it down from there, right? This is what it is to be walking on eggshells. To be very careful about what you say or do to someone because they are easily upset or offended, right? Whether they're healthy, sick, good, bad, right? On good days, bad days, poor, rich, right? Ugly, or fine as hell. It doesn't really matter. The point is, you're walking on eggshells. Now, let me give you the translation through the man's point of view. All right. You are in fear, weak, holding back, and worst of all, you are submitting, tapping out, yielding your power at will, meaning you're doing it all by yourself. Now, the reason I wanted to say the eggshell part was because I did it in my own way. I mean, if you think about it, right? I got banned twice, right? The first time I was explicit and got banned, right? And then I accepted it. I was like, all right, I guess it was too raw, too real. They couldn't take it. They took it down. Now I did it again, and I figured, I'm gonna take it a little, I'm gonna bring it down a little bit. I'm gonna try to not say certain things, right? I held back a little. Turns out that wasn't enough either. Betraying my own technique. Well, I'm done with it. No more. Well, I'll shut up. All right, this is the last time. However, for the sake of this video, I'm going to show you why it is that if you're walking on eggshells and if you're doing it, right, willingly, you can never be a man or the man, period. All right, like I said. Now, it's a pretty simple concept, right? That's why it's one of the biggest techniques of the Space Luchador, because it is designed so that you can be a man. You see what I mean? And why clearly you cannot be, because, like I said. Now, let me repeat it. It's gonna be a short video. It doesn't really need big ass explanations. I think we all know, right? We've all been there walking on eggshells, right? For whatever reason, right? But it's literally, you're walking carefully, right? Talking carefully. You're holding back, right? Because someone or some people, right? Or in this case, in a relationship, same thing. Because she might get mad, right? Because she might get offended. So, now this is the important thing, all right? want you to understand that this is universal. This ain't only in a relationship, all right? Believe it or not, right? And this is where I expand it to the next level, all right? Now let me show you once again, right? Now, you're walking in fear, which means you're now weak, which means you cannot be the man, right? You're submitting, again, you're bending the knee. Another thing, you can't be the man. You're tapping out, you can't be the man. You yield your power to whoever to whoever you basically chose to walk on eggshells for. You have yielded your power. Now you can't be a man. No matter how manly or man you think you are. It just doesn't work. All right? Now, here we go. Here we go. All right? Usually when you walk on eggshells, it's for these people, right? A superior force. So, once again, if you're walking on eggshells for a superior force, you can see you're not the man. Authority, right? Again, you're not the man, right? If you do this, right, for the will of another, again, you're not the man. So you see, you can't be. You just can't, because you chose to walk on eggshells. So it's basically that simple, right? Now, the reason I'm telling you this technique is not necessarily so that you could not walk on eggshells, but rather, identify that if you are walking on eggshells, right, you need to change it, because you can't be the man. All right, now this is an exercise. It's gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen overnight, right? And be like, well, I'm done walking on eggshells. Well, that's not how it works either, right? Which is why I said this. You have to do it full spectrum, right down the board, and you have to be smart about it. You ain't gonna be like, all right, today I make a stand, and all of a sudden you get your ass handed to you, and that was it, right? You have to just understand, right, that this is a work in progress, right? Now, it's not like you could just make the choice, even though you could if you have the cojones. But sometimes, right, sometimes you just don't have the control to do it. It takes practice. It takes, first of all, understanding and comprehending what I'm saying. And two, you need to work at it, right? Work at it, because sometimes you don't know that you're walking on eggshells. You're just doing it, right? And that's the classic, I guess, people don't like to hear it, but the classic beta. So you need to understand, all right? Now, just because you identified yourself as a classic beta, right, it doesn't mean you are a beta. It means you're a beta in that room, or to that person that, again, you're yielding your power to, right? All right, so here we go. Now I made a little exercise, right, so that you can picture it in your head until I get some big ass production, right? Like, eventually I'll be able to show you through my spaceship, right, what I see, right? And then you'll be able to picture the whole damn 9 yards. I don't need to give this big ass explanation. I kind of will just have to say it, and then you see it, and then you'll know. All right, so I made a little exercise. All right, now let's just say, for argument's sake, this is how the techniques are going to be used. Okay, let's say there's a bridge, right, and the bridge is made out of eggshells, right? Now, right, you want to get to the other side, right? Well, this is the part where a normal man, right, and everybody, right, it could be anybody, would think, all right, well, I have to cross this bridge somehow. When, remember, yes, you need to cross the bridge somehow, but understand, a true man, right, would basically destroy the bridge under the weight of his manliness. I know how it sounds, but so you as a man would know that you cannot go through the bridge because it cannot hold you, right? Your sheer will alone will crumble the damn eggshells. That's what I'm talking about, right? So that's why I always say, think outside the box. You must go around it. Don't get stuck on, well, I need to cross the bridge, right? Remember, A true man makes his way, right, to the other side any way he can, right? He just chooses not to walk on eggshells because he cannot be a man. So you know what I mean? So it goes in circles, and you know, right? That's the big. Put that in your mind. You need to get to the other side. You need to win somehow. Don't try to walk on eggshells as a man, as a golden rule, because then you cannot be a man. See what I'm explaining? That's how it works. So remember, if the obstacle is to cross the bridge and it's made out of eggshells, all you gotta do is think outside the box and make your way any other way you can because you're man enough. That's right. You can go around it, you can go under it, hell, you can jump it because you're that badass. And that's what I'm talking about, right? You need to get to that level, believe it, and understand that you can do whatever you want. You just don't submit. You don't give, you don't give your power willingly, right? Because you're scared to speak up. You're scared to say what you want. You're scared, that person might get offended. And all of a sudden, you got to sit there, right, and get scolded. Well, why the hell? Why, right? Unless you think that they can do that to you, which again goes back to, if you think they can do that to you and you allow that to happen to you, then you cannot be the man. All right, now to finish this video off, because I got a little carried away right, with my own little speech, right, which means, I get hyped up and stuff like that because I like stuff like this, right? I like, the ability, the legendary, epic shit. I like it, all right? That's just my thing. So anyways, I hope that explains eggshells, right? And you can use it in the future, future technique, right? If you have any questions, you can comment down below, right? If you liked what you see, you can subscribe. There's going to be way more that meets the eye, as they say, right? There's going to be way more. There's right down the pipe. I have all sorts of techniques, and think of them as as like little puzzle pieces, right? One's a puzzle piece, right, and you get another one, and then you start putting them together, and then you will see the big ass picture, right? And then one day, maybe you can master them, and you'll have anything you want, guaranteed by the space luchador himself. So there you go. So anyways, right, where was I gonna end with that? Yeah, so remember, if you need to cross the bridge and it's made out of eggshells, you do not submit your power, because that's what you got, your power as a man. So once again, anybody has a question, if you want to email me, one of your problems, and I'll show you where this fits, right? And I'll show you where you went wrong. I'll show you where it all went wrong, and I'll show you how to fix it, right? All you got to do is send an email to the Space Luchador, right? Get your question. I'll put you on the show, right? Maybe if you don't want to, I'll use your situation, but maybe not put you on the show. It's up to you. I am working on some emails that I did get, and yeah, so I will be doing more of these videos. Give me a like, give me a subscription. Subscription would help the most, right? Because then now it's finally growing. It's finally gonna, and I could get all this shit out, right? And man, stop this damn censoring. If you're into that, you are worse, right? You're worse than yielding your power, man. You're part of the problem. But anyways, I'd be like, I'm attacking. But anyways, whatever. So Space Luchador out on this one. Look forward to the next one. I think it's gonna be, oh yeah, Fire with Fire. Yep, the one that was taken down not once but twice. What they don't know is I was able to record it, so you're gonna hear the audio. Look forward to that, and you'll see what I'm talking about and what they don't want you to know. So there you go. Space Luchador out on this one. I'll see you on the next one.